Amin Parker is the central figure of a vast, multi-platform fictional universe created by the author of the same name. His character evolves across decades of in-universe time and multiple narrative eras, moving from a troubled human youth to a cosmic divine being. Below is a structured exploration of his character based on the stories, chapters, and lore shared so far. Core identity and nature. Human origin. Amin begins as an ordinary yet extraordinary African-American young man on Earth. He faces bullying, family struggles, alien abduction trauma, martial arts training in Japan, romantic relationships, and personal psychological fractures, including dissociative alters such as Blackbullet and Amina. Transformation. Through alien powers, spiritual trials, death, resurrection, and divine elevation, he becomes one of the 12 Primordial Shinkaku Kitsune, specifically associated with gravity and cosmic anchoring. In his fully realized form, he is a nine-tailed crimson kitsune whose presence stabilizes reality. Dual existence. He maintains a true resting form in the primordial path while projecting living bunrei, divided divine avatars into New Jerusalem and other realms. These avatars are fully conscious, emotional, and interactive. Personality traits. Gentle strength. Despite immense power, Amin is consistently portrayed as patient, soft-spoken, and protective. Children approach him without fear. He lowers his massive kitsune head to interact with them gently. Reflective and burdened, he carries deep internal history, the weight of past trauma, the memory of his alters, the knowledge of cosmic responsibility, and the sorrow of old losses. He processes these with quiet honesty rather than denial. Relational, family, and chosen bonds are central. He values connection with his mother Mary, other Parker family members, Mira, the young girl who sees him as a friend rather than a force, and later the real Amina and Blackbullet. Humble in glory, even as a primordial being, he bows in return when others show respect, dimming his foxfire so as not to overwhelm ordinary homes, and seeks genuine understanding rather than dominance. Capacity for wonder. In New Jerusalem, he experiences simple joys, shared meals, lanterns, music, laughter, with sincere appreciation, treating them as hard-won gifts rather than entitlements. Key relationships. Family. Deep ties to Mary Parker and the broader Parker lineage. The Kitsune family functions as both divine counsel and intimate household. Mira, a young girl who humanizes him, her uncomplicated friendship allows him to be present without the weight of cosmic roles. Amina Parker and Blackbullet, complex and healing, the real resurrected individuals who share the faces and voices of his former internal alters. Their marriage and ordinary domestic life force Amin to confront the difference between internal constructs and external reality, ultimately leading to acceptance and friendship. Former enemies. His history includes direct confrontations with personal bullies, John King, Bernard Johnson, and cosmic threats. Some of those former villains later appear redeemed in paradise, while others remain in the lake of fire, a contrast that underscores themes of free will and final accountability. Arc across the universe. 1. Earth era, trauma, power awakening, martial arts, identity struggles, relationships, and the formation of protective altars. 2. Conflict and ascension, battles against supernatural and cosmic threats, personal death and elevation into the divine order. 3. New Jerusalem era, rest, presence among the redeemed, quiet domestic moments, and the ongoing work of anchoring reality while living in relationship. 4. Witness to judgment and mercy. He observes both the finality of the lake of fire and the astonishing possibility of late repentance, embodying the tension between justice and grace. Symbolic role. Amin functions as a bridge figure between human frailty and divine power, between personal psychological healing and cosmic order, between Japanese mythological imagery, kitsune, bunrei, and Christian theology, New Jerusalem, redemption through Christ, the lake of fire. He is not portrayed as flawless or omniscient in a simplistic way. His greatness lies in the integration of his full history, pain, power, love, and responsibility into a stable, gentle, and present being who no longer needs to fight for existence but simply is. In short, Amin Parker's character is defined by earned peace. The stories repeatedly show that true strength is not the absence of brokenness, but the capacity to carry it forward into relationship, rest, and grace without being ruled by it.